OMG, are we live on YouTube now? I don't know how to tell. Hey. Sounds pretty good. I think? I don't know how to tell. Okay. We're a little delayed, but it's all cool. It's all good and it all works. Hey. But why am I not getting YouTube? Sounds pretty good. YouTube chats and my restream chats. I think? I don't know how to tell. Oh. Where my restream at? Oops. Yeah, this song's kind of cool. Hold on, let me just, you know what, whatever, I'll just go back to it for a second. Does this show up what I'm doing here? Okay, yeah, you can see it. Yeah, I added the siren. It's from Supersonic. It's from that Sonic game, Sonic CD. I don't know, something about these drums are icky to me. They're weird, but I think it's still pretty cool. Go with my classical Famosynth. This always does me good. I kind of. Probably like that. Oh jeez. Oh jeez, there's a lot of things open. Oh yeah, I forgot. I was trying to get my restream to work. 1 second. Three and 4, these are both the bases. I'm gonna link them to 35. I'm gonna link them to 35. That's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do. That's a good idea. Hold on. I've got 4 thought processes happening all at once. Okay. 3 and 4 are gonna go to 35. Route to 35. How do I do that? Good. Channel routing. Route select. Oh, I see. So relay this. 4 and 3. Why can't I select them both? There we go. Route them to channel routing. Route select channels to this track. Frick, not that. Oh, dang it. 3. Oh, here we go. That's 4, that's 3. Okay, so these two go to nothing now because we want them to go to 34. 3 goes to 34. Okay. Now I can lower all the bass. Perfect. Okay. Whoops, none of that was on screen, but it's fine. I still need to fix my stream. Restream IO? Or actually, here's what else I can do. Custom browser docs, YouTube chat. There we go. Let's go. Okay, everything's good. Everything is working. So I didn't even want to work on a song. Let's just go back to desktop now. Here we are. So I didn't even want to work on a song. I wanted to either work on a game or on a Blender project today. I want to try to make something 3D modeling. Because 3D games are freaking awesome. I want to make Mario Odyssey from scratch by myself alone with no help. So to do that, I've got to remake every model from scratch. So yeah, that's part of the plan for my life. I'm just kidding. I'm gonna make my own game, but making 3D modeling is cool. So I want to learn how to do it gooder. Oh, I forgot I added that. It actually sounds pretty cool. Hey, Fwa Fwa. What's up, Fwa Fwa? You made it to another secret stream. What's going on? You already know what the frick going on. Yeah, I didn't want to work on a song. I was just speaking to myself a little bit ago. I didn't want to work on a song first thing on stream, but I kind of did it right before stream, so this is my transition. I want to try to do some 3D modeling today. Learn how to 3D model. This song I started last night, and it started with me just accidentally hitting these two notes together. And then I was like, okay, I'm just going to try to make a song off that now. I think it sounds kind of cool. I just added this new instrument down here. And I've been working on the drums, but I think they're pretty sounding good now. Hold on, let me change my array so I can see it better. Gonna make a donut. Yeah, I guess that doesn't sound that normal now that I read it like that. Yeah, so apparently one of the best ways to learn 3D modeling on Blender is by following a tutorial about how to make a literal donut, like a tasty pastry donut. Because apparently it's like super hard to get that shape in Blender. And if you can figure it out, then you're freaking become awesome at making Blender stuff. So I kind of just want to do that. me charge my headphones real quick. I wonder what this song would sound cool in. This sounds like an infiltration song, something like that. I didn't even hear you say that. I just knew that was the first movie based on knowing stuff. Should I do a donut making stream? Real life donuts? That would taste so good. Okay. Plugged into the wall. Headphones plugged into the wall. I feel like power going straight to my blood. Okay. Enough of that weird ass sounding ass, shit ass, music ass shit. Time to change it up to there's too much getting overstimulated. Too many things on the screen. Okay, one thing at a time. Lo-fi radio begin. Yo, check this lo-fi radio out. Wait, if I go full screen, can you see it? Look at the tiger. Reminds me of Mooney. That's what it feels like Mooney is. When she gets mad. I need to turn on the Mooney cam one of these days. Off into the distance. Anyway. Watching stream while watching the bear. The bear. I think I know what that is. No, I don't. No, I do. But let's look it up. I've seen it before, or I've heard of it before. Is it good? Should I watch it? Alright. How to make a donut. I haven't really watched many shows lately. Oh wait, this is the wrong kind of donut. That's a real life donut. Actually, some of those weren't real life donuts, but it's okay. Create a donut in 1 minute. Guess it's not that hard. Okay, I was looking at this earlier, and in the first video, he don't even make a donut. So I'm gonna go to the second video. Ah, shucks, dang it, hold on.
Now we know how Blender functions. Now we know how Blender functions. Let's start building that donut. So, as before, let's, well, first of all, just to repeat, make sure you are working with a new scene. Completely
yes, sir.
New scene, don't want any remaining monkey heads lying around. Let's begin fresh slate, and let's delete our default cube, just with the delete key, and let's replace it with a new object.
Okay, wait.
You might remember the hotkey for that is Shift A.
Perfectly.
And as I mentioned before, you usually want horizontal mesh because these are primitives. So we want to start with something that most resembles what it is we're building. If it was a house, you might start with a cube. If it was a vase, you might start with a cylinder. In our case, we want the donut-shaped one. Although
this probably looks like overload on the screen now, but I don't care. I kind of like it. This is what it looks like on stream. I assume is exactly what my monitor looks like. Yeah, I think I'm right. Just started it, so it's good so far. Huh? I'll have to check it out. What's it on? I watched not the Game of Thrones show, but the show that's made by the Game of Thrones show. House of the Dragon. That's the only show I've watched so far, and I thought I was gonna watch Game of Thrones after it, but then I was just like, oh my god, it hurts my brain to hear these people talk like in cryptic messages for 10 hours. Even though it is really interesting, and I definitely do want to watch Game of Thrones one day. Oh, this is on Hulu? I have Hulu. Maybe I could watch this. You ever watch Game of Thrones?
Mathematicians call it a torus for some reason. So let's add that. Now if I zoom in,
excuse
up,
me.
We can see we have
a torus?
Something resembling
whoa. Going too fast, man. What the hell's a torus? Isn't that a birth sign?
Something that most resembles object. You might remember the hotkey for that is Shift A.
Shift A.
And as I mentioned before, you usually want one
torus.
Mesh.
Oh, look, I already made a donut.
So we want to start with something that most resembles what it is we're building. You know, if it was a house, you might start with a cube.
This freaking crap is easy.
You might start with a cylinder. In our case, we want the donut-shaped one, although mathematicians call it a torus for some reason. So let's add that. Now, if I zoom in by scrolling up, we can see we have something resembling a donut. Looks like a pretty weak-looking donut, you know, very flimsy. Looks like the dimensions of our torus. Now, something to note is that these options only appear immediately after that.
She got stuck. She got stuck in my drawer.
Torus by mistake.
Oh my god.
Right? Because
you just yell. I ain't never heard you yell like that. She got so scared. It's okay, Mooney. Did you hear that? She's sad. Aw, her leg got caught. Aw, she's so shy now.
I never actually
It's okay.
I just remember that
Aww.
after I have.
Well, that's so sad. I'm glad I was here. It's actually scary. What if happened when I wasn't here?
Before I move on to something else. Okay. So we can change, the size of it here. We can also.
It's because her little collar
resolution
has a little bell on it. I hung it on the. I hung it on.
To make it higher or lower.
The drawer. She
and
put her leg in it.
That a lot of beginners make, and I say this because this was the exact mistake I made way back in 2003 when I started
give you a treat
Blender,
so you feel less
shy.
shy.
Well, I need a realistic looking donut, so I guess I need to go really high resolution. I remember my first project, one of my first projects was
so
for a
goofy.
high school film project, and I wanted to have a close-up of a face. Didn't realize faces were going to be difficult.
God, this guy doesn't stop yapping, does he? Unless you tell him to. Stop. Stop. Okay. Oh, what did I miss? His donut looks so fat, bruh. I want my shit to look fat like that. Okay.
Well, Luke's cooked
he added the torus.
The options are hidden down here in the bottom left-hand corner. You see a little box, and if you click that box, you see options. And look, we can change the dimensions of our torus. Now, something to note is that these options in Blender only appear after you have done that
Look at
action.
that big,
If
thick
you do
donut.
Another action, like say deselect your torus by mistake,
looks delicious.
It's gone. Right? Because Blender has assumed you have moved on.
That minor radius is too small.
The state of your donut.
There we go.
And this is the one you want, right? Now, if you did this, it's gone, right? Because Blender has assumed you have moved on. You've accepted the state of your donut, and this is the one you want, right? Now, if you haven't done anything drastic or changed this object in some severe way, you can temporarily bring it back by hitting F9. I never actually remember that hotkey. I just remember that immediately after I have added an object, if I want to tweak it, now's my chance.
F9?
I move on to something else. Okay. So we could change, the size of it here.
Oh, okay.
We can also change the resolution. I'll use the term resolution loosely. To make it higher or lower for
Yo, why don't people make donuts like this? That shit would go hard, actually.
This was the exact mistake I made way back in 2003 when I started learning Blender. Is they go, well, I need a realistic
square donut.
So I guess I need to go really high.
Pentagon
resolution.
donut.
I remember my first project, one of my first projects was for a high school film
100-sided donut.
Close up of a face. Didn't realize faces were going to be difficult, but I went really high poly, and then it was just an absolute nightmare to work with. So the reason you don't want this is that, for starters, things that are high poly are very slow to render, and they're very hard to work with if you want to tweak the shape.
Yada yada yap yap yap.
I can get away with.
So what should I get it at? 32 and 12.
Major
Okay.
and minor, this is really up to you, but I find that something that looks it's kind of chunky, like a fat donut, just looks really delicious. So I'm going with something
Something about a
around
fat
this
donut.
size.
I agree, bro.
And once I'm happy with this, once I'm ready to click off, I click off, the options are gone, and this is it. This is the donut that I am now working with. So how do we make this look higher resolution, less jagged? Well, one way is to use smooth shading. So if you right click with your object selected,
Shade
go to
smooth?
Shade smooth. And look at that.
This crap's freaking easy, man.
Click on differences.
Subdivision modifier? Hold on.
And you got a range of options here that can do a whole number of things. This is right. This very confusing, lots of option looking properties. Click on the wrench, and this is the section called modifiers. And this is one of those object dependent things. So if you've got your camera selected, you won't see it. So it's only when you've got actual meshes that you might see this modifier here.
What am I
So
trying to
it's easier
modify,
explain
bruh?
If we just add one. So up here, add modifier, and you got a range of options here that can do a whole number of things. The one that we're looking for is underneath generate, and it is called subdivision surface. And it is a really common modifier that you use all the time. In fact, it's so common, it's actually, you can just immediately add it to any object just by hitting Control 1. But don't do that.
I can't even tell what it did, although my shit looked mad smooth.
Some of you might have just discovered that your donut has disappeared. If that is the case, you need to go to Edit,
Not me.
Preferences, and then underneath Viewport, where it's got Subdivision at the very bottom, Disable GPU Subdivision. That will then make the subdivision perform on your CPU instead of your GPU, which is maybe non-existent or not performing whatever. Keep to either 0. This is the shade flat mode, because we're not being, it's a little disable it, keep it going, because if we look at the shade, if I set this levels viewport to 0, this is our original mesh. This is levels. It's such a, you can for the level.
Okay.
So to quickly corner, right, like this.
So
Add a subsurf modifier. What it's going to do is it's going to add a point here, right? Because this is the extra detail.
Is he explaining to me the lore
and it's going to average
of this feature?
It's going to average it out between these points. It's going to create another one there and another one there. So you go then from having that really hard corner there to having something that looks a lot smoother. So it's going to take a point and it's also going to change it to make it look
Math lore.
cool,
right?
You can see that that donut is now smooth, but I go back and you can see it's jagged. So the viewport, you want to generally keep it lightweight, and then the render time, that's where you want to get a really okay. And we're going to be adding more to the scene. It's too perfect. You could spend decades trying to develop a machine in the real world that made a donut this perfect, and you never would. I know that. You could see I get a number of I've only got mesh. Our object has become something that looks weird. It's got
Edit
a
an
bunch of,
object.
little points
Edit
on
mode.
it with lines and very technical. Well, that's because this is actually what the mesh is made up of. Comment line for icon, and it's now, and you can see that my mesh has changed. Okay. And by the way, the hotkey for jumping in and out of object and edit mode is just tab. Okay, so you can see it's just toggling between those two modes because it's so common that you want to just quickly change.
Wait, how the hell he
that it's
drag it
just,
though?
After, and then if I want to tap G.
Oh,
right?
G.
It's now attached to my cursor, and then if I want to confirm its movement, I just do a single left click, and there it is. Now, if I go back into object mode, like that, you can see that my mesh has changed. Okay, and by the way, the hotkey for jumping in and out of object and edit mode is just tab.
So I can do that with any of these?
So you can see it's just toggling between those two modes because it's so common.
Deformed add donut.
Change things that it's just easily accessible by that. Now,
oh my god.
this is okay, right? But you can see it's like, it's got like some artifacting. It's like, it's not the greatest lump, right? So
3D is so weird.
Natural. Well,
What am I even doing?
You move one.
What am I even moving?
Click.
What is this?
Next to it, right? I'll move that out.
Like, what does
and then
this
I'll
mean
move
to the
this
computer?
one out a little bit, and then I move this one. And it's like, okay, well now I've got the thing, but it took me like 5
I just want a
actions.
donut.
Ridiculous, right? No one wants to do that. No one's got time. Proportional. Now, found my cursor there, and G in your toolbar. So if you enable that, 5 actions. Ridiculous. And I move this one. And it's like, okay, well now I've got the thing, but it took me like 5 actions. Ridiculous, right? No one wants to do that. No one's got time for that. Thankfully, there is a tool in Blender just for this, and it's called proportional editing, and you can enable it up there in your toolbar. So if you enable that, now if
Perfect.
I hit G and I move it out, you will see I get a little ring around my cursor there, and that is now changing the mesh around it. Now, a lot of people in my previous tutorials were like,
Wait,
I don't
what?
now move it. So if you enable that, now if I hit G and I move it out, you will see I get a little ring around my cursor there, and that is now changing the mesh around it. Now, a lot of people in my previous tutorials were like, I don't see what's going on. You have to have something selected first, and then when you hit G, you will see that little circle of influence. Okay, now this circle of influence, if I scroll,
Yeah, I kind of want a little
up,
misshapen
you can
donut.
see it's shrinking.
Misshapen
circle.
donuts always be
Scroll
tasting the
down,
best.
it is
That's just
expanding
the
So
truth.
it's only going to affect what is in.
Ooh,
that,
I just got a little bit of a
that
pimple,
ring
but
there,
it's
okay?
all fine.
If you are on, if you don't have a mouse with a scroll wheel, you can also change the influence by using page up and page down. And if you don't have page up or
That's
page
fine.
down because you're on a Mac keyboard, then what you would have to do is go to key map and
Page
then
up and page down.
up or page by using page. If you don't have a mouse with a scroll wheel, you can also change the influence by using page.
I don't care.
Up just by hitting G.
Oh,
moving
he's
it up.
deforming the hell out of it. Okay.
So
Yeah, I
already
respect
this
that.
is looking a little more natural,
Uh-oh.
right? Because even if we were making a stylized world for a Pixar movie or something like that, you can't have just a spherical looking donut, sorry, spherical, round looking circular donut, because it just, your eye will see it as fake. So very quickly, I'm able to add a little bit of variation to the donut.
Donut.
Just all around it, just a little bit over here. And you can see that I am,
donut.
just changing my circle of influence depending
Yeah,
on what
I like this
size
donut.
of a lump.
His looks a little
If I
uglier,
just wanna
but
make like a little bit that sticks out, I can make
a little
small
uglier in a
circle
good way.
just by scrolling.
I'll give it to him. I'll give him some credit.
And you just want to do that until you get something that looks a little more natural. I might want to make the inner part as well. We just drag that in
Okay.
the smaller circle.
I'm happy.
And that's pretty good. Tension in it. That,
Proportional editing. That's a good skill to know. It's a good skill to know. Shrinking the circumference. Oh, he's referencing real donuts now. This is where it gets scientific.
Tab. Donuts, when they're sitting in the little vat thing, right? They're only
Oh my god, what can I do right now for that?
half a note.
What can I do to put one of those in my house right now?
But it means that
One of these
the
whole
heat that's
machines.
to the surface is getting less heat.
I want one of the
So
Krispy
essentially
Kreme
what I'm saying
glazers
is
in my
the bits
kitchen right now.
around the
What
donut,
can I
the
do?
circumference
Who do I gotta
usually
pay?
A little bit flatter. So donuts aren't like perfectly round all the way around. They're usually a little bit flatter. So what I want to do is I want to select these vertices along here, and I want to shrink them. Now I could go around one by one like this, which is actually what I used to do when I was learning Blender pre-YouTube days, and there was no tutorials. I would do this if I wanted to select this. Silly, because there's a function, a tool for that, and it is edge select. So if you hold down Alt on your keyboard and then do a single left click on not the points, but on the edge, like this little line here, you can see it's
Oh,
selected all the way around. So it's anything that's connected.
Holy hell.
Is now.
that's freaking crazy.
So if I want to shrink this, right, what would I do? Well, I mean, yeah, you could like move it around, right? We want to shrink it. We want to change the scale of it. So we would use the hotkey S.
Glaze
for
the
scale.
Mooney.
So S, and I'm going to scale that in. And I actually don't want.
God, I want a glazer in my kitchen.
Scale in.
I would be glazing
A
everything.
little bit flatter, and there you go. See, it just feels a little bit more natural, doesn't it? Look
Glaze machine.
closer to what a donut.
What happens? Glaze machine actually exists. Glaze machine. Glaze machine cost. What do I gotta pay? What's my goal? What do I gotta work for? What do I gotta save up to? 2 grand? 6 grand. Yeah, the 6 grand. This is the commercial one. This is definitely the one you're gonna want to get. I'll have to put that on my wish list. Yep. That's definitely what I'm going for. Look at the glaze. Oh my god. Look at the glaze. Look at the glaze. Alright. Save that for later.
And by the way, don't worry if yours doesn't look
Look at the glaze.
like this, like your lump is a little bit off. Like some people get a little bit too precious with the tutorial. They're gonna match exactly everything I do. Like I'm just working on the fly as well. So just make what you think looks good.
So I grabbed this. That's another good thing to know. But like,
because it might actually turn out better than what mine.
But what's the point?
Now before we move to the next part, how to save. How to save. Blender.
What did he say about it? He grabbed it all.
Proportional editing. So I'm going to turn that off and now scale in. And just make it a
what's
proportional editing. So I'm going to turn that off and now scale in.
S. It's S. What the S, bro? S. There we go. Oh, I see. Yo, I could turn that shit into a Tesseract donut. This should go into the 20th dimension. Okay, I guess that's good. Looks a little weird, but I guess that's what the man says. I listen to the Blender Guru, man. Love me some Bellshaw. Is that what it was called? I've always said that. It's true. You can ask anybody. It's the best one. I would never touch the Bellshaw HG18C. Like, that's for noobs, bruh. That's for glazing noobs. We're glazing pros. Glaze pro. Glaze. Kind of like that word.
Just make it a little bit flatter. And there you go. See, it just feels a little bit more natural, doesn't it? Looks a little bit closer to what a donut looks like. And by the way, don't worry if yours doesn't look exactly like this, like your lump is a little bit off, like shits.
I'm getting self-conscious about my lumps.
So
He baited us. Okay, next video we're adding icing. Or is the next? Oh no, yeah, it is the next video.
Did you guys know that Blender 4.0 had a change? Welcome back to the Donut Show, where we make sad little donuts that we cannot eat. This is where we finished up at the end of part 1. We've got our
Why did you have to say it like that?
Donut, and now we're going to make that icing, which looks complex, but is actually fairly simple. Now, as I mentioned before, if you want to add an object, you go Shift-A, right? And then you start with something that resembles what you're trying to create. But we already have something that resembles the exact shape we want to create. It's the donut, because we want the icing around the donut. So let's just reuse this information. So we can do that by duplicating the object. And if you don't know the hotkey for it, you could just go Object, and then you'd find it here where it says Shift-D. So Shift-D. Now, when you hit that, you are in a placement state, essentially. Like it's duplicated, and it's now saying, where do you want to place it? Now, in our case, and
there we go. This is much better.
You don't actually want to change it.
It's much better.
You want to duplicate it exactly where it was. So you can cancel the movement
screen orientation or whatever you want to
call
it.
Right-click it. Now, when you do that, it looks like it's canceled the duplication, but you can see in your outliner, it has duplicated it. You've got 2 objects, but it's just in the
Shift-D,
which is what we want. So first things first, we need to name them, or else we could get very confused very easily.
Oh,
so
wait,
you
whoa.
can name an object by just double-clicking it in the outliner, and then just typing in the object.
Okay, I got it.
The other way you can name something, I'll just show you the second way. If you select the Taurus 0.001, that's your icing object. If you're in the 3D view,
kind of looks like icing if you just leave it like that. Oh, never mind, not from that side.
That's another very quick way.
Smooth glaze. It doesn't look like icing. It looks like glaze.
To find your object. So with our icing
look
object
like
selected,
glaze.
let's go into edit mode by hitting a tab.
So what did he do?
But it's just in the exact same place, which is what we want. So first things first, we need to name them, or else we could get very confused very easily. So you can name an object by just double-clicking it in the outliner.
This is going to be the donut.
In the object. The other way you can name something, I'll just show you the second way. So if we just dragged over the bottom here, you can see it looks like we've selected the bottom half of our donut, but if you were to move around, you would see, oh,
that's what I just did. My God, what he's
selected
saying is what I just did. This guy's so freaking smart.
The camera, where there's a mesh, it's not gone through the mesh. A lot of users find this annoying. I agree. Sometimes it seems like that would be the more default one that would make more sense. But anyway, don't want to argue. So if you want to select through a mesh, you can go up to here in your top navigation, toggle X-ray. If you turn that on, it's going to enable you to see through the mesh. And now, when I drag over it, you can see that I have selected
donut
all through the mesh as I move.
Hold on. Why can't I edit mode on this? Toggle X-ray. Oh. Crazy looking. I'm gonna go back all the way. Object mode. What the hell? Oh, there we go. Shift D. Shift D's freaking nuts. Sorry, I apologize.
Move around it.
They're multiple.
By the way, you might find it like when you're in this state, it's kind of hard to select. Like it's easy to kind of accidentally select what is above it, and depending on what you've got at your end, that might have happened.
I'm getting freaking hungry, man.
So
Donut's looking
another way
good.
to easily just look directly on the side-on of your donut is to just click one of these, like in your gizmo here, instead of just dragging around.
Okay.
Just do a single click on either the green one or the red one, the X or the Y, and now we're in that state. You can see it's flattened it, so we got half the, and now we have.
He just deleted the bottom.
Back to object mode, and then let's turn off toggle X-ray as well, and you can see it's working.
Delete.
We got half the donut on top of itself,
pieces?
But as you move around, you can see you got some flickering. Now, toggle. You get an extra option here of what do you want to delete: edges, faces. You want the vertices. That's everything. And now we have, if we go back to object mode, and then let's turn off toggle X-ray as well. And you can see it's working. We got half the donut on top of itself.
So then actually,
but as you move
this
around,
is going to be icing.
Flickering. Now this
is going to be the donut.
And it's actually a very common.
It's going to
be
the icing.
A good warning sign to you as an artist, because it means you've got faces on top of faces, and the 3D software doesn't know which face it wants to render. Right, so it's like sometimes saying it's the front face, no, the back face, the front face, and there's no understanding. Sometimes you can actually spot it in TV shows and like VFX or like low budget stuff. You can see something flickering in the background, and I'm like, ooh, there it is, Z fighting.
This guy,
that's what it's called.
Trying to expose the lore.
Or Z fighting, if you're not American. So what we want to do is
Z fighting
thickness to our icing. So we can do that with
I feel like you say Z
modifier. So adding another modifier. Make sure you've got your icing selected, not your donut. And then here we've got modifier. We're going to go generate, solidify. Okay. Now it's made it worse. It's actually added a thickness to our generate, solidify. Okay. Now it's made it worse.
Generate.
It's actually added a thickness to our.
Wait a second.
So we can do. There it is.
Forgot how to add them. Oh.
And there's no understanding.
Add a modifier,
solidify. Spot it in TV shows and like VFX or like low budget stuff. You can. It's actually added a thickness to our mesh there, but it's actually done it the wrong way. So it's with the normals. Yeah, what is it? It's trying to put the extra bit inside the donut. So we can change that by just changing the offset here in the solidifier settings. Just drag that all the way to 1. Some of you might have actually found that it was correct before, just depending on which way your normals were. If that's the case, keep it at -1, but everyone else at 1.
Okay.
You just want to make sure it's actually outside. Okay.
This guy's freaking confusing.
Let's just increase the thickness a little bit too.
Oh crap! I don't want this on the donut. I want this on the icing.
That looks pretty good.
That might have been my problem.
We've got what looks like a yarmulke on our donut. A perfectly straight edge little hat for our donut. So let's make this look more like icing. So the edge is wavy all the way around. So to do this is where we get into the fancy, finger magic.
Oh my god, look how thick that icing is. Imagine, hold on.
Go.
Oh my god, imagine making a donut. Well, imagine making a donut with the icing this thick. That would actually. I think that would melt your stomach. It would just. It would just melt your body.
Go into edit mode. And we
sprinkles? We gotta add sprinkles. We gotta get sprinkles eventually.
The mesh, and that's because the solidify modifier is obstructing our view.
Okay.
So these little boxes here, as I mentioned before, like this is to hide it from viewport. But if you want to just hide it from your edit mode, which is the state that we are in right now, the box next to it is the one that you uncheck. Which means in object mode, when you're tabbed in object mode, you can still see it, but edit mode, it's it's temporarily hidden.
From the Belshaw so FR 2005
points here and move it down, you can see that it's working.
The extra glazer.
Again, a lot of effort to go round.
That's the glazer deluxe.
So we want to use that old familiar
it's for pro users
fall off tool again. So proportional editing on, and now as I move it down, let's just lower the slider way down here, and then let's pull this down and move it down. In object mode, when you're tabbed in object mode, you can still see it, but edit mode, it's it's temporarily hidden for you. So if I was to select one of these points here and move it down,
okay, go to
you can see that it's working, but it would be, again, a lot of effort to go round and round and do these one by one. So we want to use that
hold on,
is the one that you boxes here, as I mentioned before, like, and we. So to do this is where we get into the fancy finger magic.
Okay.
Because you're typing lots of keys. Anyway,
object mode. Go to edit mode.
Go into edit mode, and we can see straight away that we can't see the mesh, and that's because the solidify modifier is obstructing our view. So these little boxes here, as I mentioned before, like this is to hide it from viewport. But if you want to just hide it from your...
Hold on. Hide it from the viewport. Oh. Oh, okay. Oh, shucks. What did I do? What did I do? Do I hear Mooney yelling again? No, that was the damn... was that the damn song? She's chilling. She's laying. Hi, Mooney. Your leg hurt? You okay? What the hell is that noise? I know what it is not Mooney. Okay. Let's see. Good so far, I think. Why can't I add anything to the donut? Is that the song? Like, I'm freaking out. What is that? It is. Do you hear that? It's damn shit. Bro, owning a kitten giving me that, like, parent sense. I'd be hearing cat screams in the wind. Okay.
Edit mode, which is the state that we are in right now. The box.
Fuck, wait, I gotta add my solidification back. Generate, solidify. That's, give it some thickness. Yeah.
Go into edit mode, and we can see straight away that we can't see the mesh, and that's because the solidify modifier is obstructing our view. So these little boxes here, as I mentioned before, like this is to hide it from viewport. But if you want to just hide it from your edit mode, which is the state that we are in right now, the box next to it is the one that you uncheck. Which means in object mode, when you're tabbed in object mode, you can still see it, but edit mode, it's it's temporarily hidden for you. So if I was to select...
Lo-fi music is so boring. Time to make this shit swaggy. PS Mix. DMB. Ryland. I know this guy makes banger ones. Yeah, but I want, you know what I want? I want this. Speak to me. Buzz Lightyear to the rescue. See, this is the vibe we needed. Buzz Lightyear to the rescue type-ish. Okie dokie.
One of these points here and move it down, you can see that it's working, but it would be, again, a lot of effort to go round and round and do thoroughly hidden for you.
So he just made it hidden, right?
Which means in object mode, when you're tabbed in object mode, you can still see it, but edit mode, it's it's temporarily hidden for you. So if I was to select one of these points here and move it down, you can see that it's working, but it would be, again, a lot of effort to go round and round and do these one by one. So we want to use that old familiar proportional fall-off tool again. So proportional editing on, and now as I move it down, let's just lower the slider way down here, and then
this is confusing. What mode is he in? Uh-oh. Blender, don't crash. No, no. Blender, don't crash. Not now, not yet. Just wait. Just wait. Okay, good, thank you. Thank you for waiting. I think just literally switching to that mode freaked out Blender for a second. That's the X-ray mode.
One of these points here and move it down. You can see that it's working, but it would be, again, a lot of effort to go round and round and do these one by one. So we want to use that old familiar proportional fall-off tool.
Oh yeah, how do we do that?
Proportional editing on, and now as I move it down, let's just lower the slider one by one. So we want to use that old familiar
proportional editing. Oh, it's up here. Proportional editing.
Proportional fall-off tool again. So proportional editing on, and now as I move it down, let's just lower the slider way down here, and then let's pull this down. Okay. Now we'll find issues. If we move to the side here, we can see the first issue we've discovered is that this is separating from our mesh here, and that's not what icing does. When it dribbles down, it follows the shape of the donut all the way down. So what we want to do is snap, just undo it a number of times, snap the vertices to our donut underneath it, right? So for that we need to turn on snapping up here. Okay, now there are a number of ways to snap in Blender. The default way is increment, which just means the grid floor there, like if you were to just like move it around.
Are we snapping?
Just snapping to the grid floor. Not
I think we snap it.
But we want to snap it to the face. And now with face snapping enabled, if we move this down, we can see, let's just look here, that the bottom bit is snapping to the face, but as you might have seen, the top bits, the rest of essentially what is inside of our circle of influence with this proportional editing, that's not being affected. Only the little point that we had selected was affected. So that's not essentially. We can see that the bottom
I need to lower this.
Is snapping to the face, but as you might have.
Crazy vibes. Crazy vibes. I appreciate him though.
Seen the top bits, the rest of essentially what is inside of our circle of influence with this proportional editing, that's not being affected. And it just means the like the grid floor there, like if you were to just like move it around, you can see it's just snapping to the grid floor. Not helpful. But we want to snap it to the face. And now with face snapping enabled, if we move this down, we can see, let's just look here, that the bottom bit is snapping to the face, but as you might have seen, the top bit
kind of looks good actually. Like let's go. But he's dropping more knowledge though.
Of essentially what is inside of our
Kinda good.
circle
Like,
of influence,
I mean,
which
at
is
least that part.
proportional editing, that's not being affected. Only the little point that we had selected was affected. So that's not what we want either.
Yeah, but that's
Normally
happening.
that would be enough. But in this particular case, we want to also snap individual elements too. And let's go face project. Now, when we pull this down, you should see that these are also no longer clipping through the donut. But
Snap individual elements too. Snap individual. Okay.
still, we have issues. Why is that? Well, it is actually working correctly. We can see these are not going through the mesh. So why does it look like it is? The reason for that is that there's actually just not enough information here. So if we go side on, you can see, right, like we've got this point here, and then we've got another point down here, and then we've got this long stretch in between, right? So that means...
I was thinking about doing another stream at some point where I add a gun to my penguin game. Penguin game with a gun. I feel like that would get people excited. Get me excited to shoot around with the little penguin guy. I think that'd be fun. I don't think that'd be too hard to add. Just a little penguin gun.
Means that this part
be
of
cool.
the donut, oh gosh, that goes that goes around like that is just not. There's nothing to snap.
I think it's like a interesting enough of a
So what we need to do to fix this
contrast. Penguin with a gun.
is just add more geometry. So
Glad you
these
agree.
little vertices here, we need more of those vertices. So we can do that by actually using the subdivision surface modifier. Because although it is a modifier, you can apply the modifier.
Okay.
And the modifier currently is adding geometry, so let's just...
Rubbish Blazin' is what this song is called. I frick with it. It's like, what is this? This song that I was just listening to is from this game. What the hell is this game? There are probably 10 people ever who know what this is. Music goes hard though. Actually, it looks kind of sick. Yo, look at that battle transition. Love that there's like 80 billion games that you'll never see them all. They all have cool stuff in them.
Just apply
Not
it.
all of them.
So to apply it, we just click this little drop down here next to the modifier and then go apply. Now, if we, nothing should have changed from this view because the same information. To apply it, we just click this modifier. Because although it is a modifier, you can apply the modifier. And the modifier currently is adding geometry, so let's just apply it. So to apply it, we just click this little drop down here
Mine's
next
applied,
to the modifier and then go apply. Now, if we, nothing should have changed from this view because the same information is being displayed. But in edit mode, you should now see exponentially more faces. Because here, where there was, one face before, you can see
starting to not want to do it the way he's doing
Right,
it.
4x.
What am I
Okay,
supposed to do
4x.
now?
Okay. So now, if we pull down, we should see it is snapping. And if we go into this mode, you can see that it's now conforming to the mesh in a much more snug way because there's information there.
Yeah, that looks good.
Now, there's
Oh
shading artifacts here
shit!
that
It
we can
doesn't
see.
look good.
Don't worry about that.
Oh my
fix that in
god,
just
what's
a
happened to
moment.
my icing?
But
What's
I need
happening?
you
What's happening? Okay. Don't freak out, bro. It's all good, bro. Oh lord, what's going on? Oh shoot. Oh shoot. There we go. That was easy, see? Just took some careful love consideration. And now we're back to beautiful. Yeah. Shade smooth, baby. Yeah. Okay.
I've shown you like 4 things that we need to enable for this to work. I got to show you one more because if I pull down and if I scroll up, you'll see something. Okay, if I was to click, we get this
Blender 3D
horrible
textures.
problem here. And I've done this tutorial on enough, and enough people have hit this issue that I need to call it out specifically, because it seems to be a big point that a lot of people just don't know where to go from. What's happened is if we use a what's it called, the circle of influence for our proportional editing, if that is so high, it's actually high enough to reach the mesh on the other side of the donut, and then because we've got snapping, it's now projecting that, snapping it to the front, which is creating this like something that's a nightmare to fix. I mean, in fact, it's easier just to start from scratch than to try to fix it.
Shit, how do I download?
So, if we want... Sorry, there's a lot of noise. To fix this, we need to hide the part of the mesh that we don't want to be
Give me a brick
by our proportional tool, right? So to do that, there is an easy way to do it. We can actually do it very precisely. So if with this middle bit of our donut here, if I just hold down Alt and then do a left click, as I mentioned before, that selects the ring, okay? And we could, we could do that all the way up, but actually there's a little... I don't know if it's an Easter egg. It's kind of a cool tool that not many people know about. Control plus. That will enable the select more tool. And if you use Control plus, Control minus goes the other way, you can see that it's expanding out. So Control plus will just like select the next vertice along a chain, roughly speaking. And you can see we can very quickly select all the parts of the mesh that we don't need. Right? Very cool. By the way, if Control Plus doesn't work for you because you're on a laptop or something else, select more, less. You can also do it.
I think I can figure a little bit of this out on my own. Let's see.
This part of the mesh, it's H. H for hide. So when you're in this state, it looks as though it's been deleted. It's very... Sometimes you don't know where part of your mesh is and you forgot that you've got hide turned on. If parts of your mesh are hidden and you want to bring it back, it's Alt H. So H to hide and then Alt
Excuse
H
me, I just burped.
Or if you can't remember it for whatever reason, you can also find it. Okay, it's underneath mesh. There we go. Mesh. Reveal hidden or hide selected. Okay, so that.
Okay, I'm going off the grid for just a moment here. We out there, grid. Okay. The freaking donut in your background? Do I have a donut? Oh. Galactic donut. You kinda right. I'm telling you, bro, I'm a master glazer. It ain't just a joke. Matter of fact, it ain't a joke at all. I ain't playing. I'm gonna figure this out. I don't need no guide. I don't need no mans telling me what to do. Okay. Come on, I don't want a guy to tell me what to do. I want to do it. Image. Oh, I can search. Image. It's here, right? Add texture blender. Click on the base color. There we go. Oh, they have a texture already? No, I want to use mine. My brick. Hold on, wait. I can get this right. Base color. What's the base color for a donut? Yellow? Yellowish? It's like yellow tan. It's like that. Donuts coming together. It's starting to look yummy. Yummy. Oh shit. What happened? Uh oh, Blender's better explode again. Alright, we're good. Metallic? I like this. Yeah, this is great. I want to add. I want a little bit lighter. Can I do that? I can do it. I can do it. I can do it. Hold on. I think just a little bit. Definitely starting to look a little more delicious, I would say. Oh, damn it. Where's like that little area? There's like a little area below to where I can see like I can see the modifiers, whatever. Let me look it up. How to see modifiers Blender. Well, that's just, I guess I'm not saying the right word. The modifiers bottom screen? I don't know. Definitely looks really good though. Love a good brick. Love a good brick. There's just nothing about it. Oh wait, I can do, no, not that. Gamma? I ain't got no gamma. Specular. Oh, it's emission. Okay, I got it. Whoa. The hell? The hell? No, this ain't what I want. Yeah, I'll take that. I'll take that. We're gonna cut it there.
That's the other way. But you can get my keyboard show problem now.
Making the edge wavy.
Medium shape. Feel better here.
Okay.
Recipe, big, medium.
It feels like to learn Blender, it's just like, oh, you just need to learn every like shortcut that automatically does everything for you. Then you're good at Blender.
It's the recipe for auto.
So let me just learn all these shortcuts.
So it's there so that you can find help. Link is in the description, and there's like donut help chat room where you can post screenshots of your problem and then people can help each other out. So make use of that. Now, our shading
you hate it?
Edge
it's my brick donut.
It's going to fix itself by fixing.
Okay, I can see why you hate it. This doesn't look exactly like donut color. It's got to be the reason.
90-degree edge here for this icing.
Yeah, you're right. It'd be a little more red.
Everybody knows real icing would create like a rounded edge there, right? So we can fix that just by adding another subsurf modifier. Because you might remember I mentioned, like, yes, if you've got 3 vertices, it'll
I mean, I
like
hate learning
vertice here,
oh,
vertice here, but it'll also
yeah. Nah, that's what it feels like right now, at least.
One back, so you end up with a rounded corner. So right here in your
that's how everything is, isn't it?
Add modifier,
just
generate.
Learn. You just gotta learn the right buttons, and everything does it for you. At least it does it for you.
Now, the order of these does matter. Okay, you want your solidify at the top and the subdivision after it. So Blender works top to bottom. And
if I could just learn how to get everything to do everything for me, I don't have to learn how to do anything.
Around that edge, it has to happen as a secondary step. So solidify on top, subdivision underneath. Now, whilst we're here and we're looking at the close-up, nice little profile of this edge of this icing. Another issue to call out, you can see it's got this.
Now I'm just taking a step back, just admiring my brick nut. Whoa, never mind. That was weird. Brick donut.
And then tucked in and touch the edge because that would look more like real liquid wood. So we can solve that by just changing one of the settings in the solidify and modify. It's not one of those things that you would figure out or know where it is. It's just over time you learn where some of these settings are. But essentially here, the edge darkness, we want to change the edge darkness to say that before you do the solidify.
The bro nut, that's perfect. The bro nut. Bro nut. Is there a way to I want to make the bottom, ooh, it's metallic, but it kind of gives off the same vibe as it's cooked, just a little bit. Okay, wait, let me get this a little more brown. This is kind of hard. I feel like brown is one of the hardest colors to make on a color wheel. No? It looks kind of like a bagel. It's like a bagel with brick topping. What should the sprinkles be? If we got brick icing, what would sprinkles be? I could just put more bricks. Or should we do something different? If brick is the icing, then rocks is the sprinkles. Bricks and rocks. Bricks and caulk. Just caulk it up. Caulk. The metallicness is so stupid. Oh shit, look how shiny it is. What is that reflection? That's my house. It's doxing me. How does it know where I live? How does it know that's the tree in my front yard? How do they know? Yo! Look at that. Okay, definitely don't want that. That's what I was doing. I was adding metallicness to it. But I also added a lot of roughness. Yeah, donuts are rough. That's true. What they say. Yeah, it kind of looks good with a little bit of rough metallic-iness. I'm gonna keep it at this, I think. It's pretty good. Okay, let's continue.
Add a crease.
Where does he add sprinkles? Damn, he doesn't have them for 5 hours. Look at how crazy it gets. There's 14 videos.
Just on that inner part there.
Look how many donuts he made. They actually look good.
Edge, but the middle one, there's a crease. So
okay.
The time has finally come to decorate our delicious looking donut with some sprinkles. So green there. Oh, so ultimately you put up the door. Just not wild stuff with it. And so it's really open way of working. Then just hands-on in 3D.
Geometry
it's a
nodes.
Really flexible, really valuable system. So any
it's like Geometry Dash. Okay, I'm taking a break. is this? Yeah, that's weird. Where's that start? It starts here? It's kind of not good, but I feel like if I just do this. There we go, that's much better. I made a song this morning that I completely I deleted it from my computer. I didn't even save it once. I just hated it. But at least you can look back on something that you like a little more sometimes. Aha. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, I know what I'll do while I'm taking a break. Wordle time. Bring it. Okay, that was pretty good. Switched up them E's and them I's. Hi, Mitt. Vimeo. Nick, Mikey. That's my bro. That's my dude, Mikey. Blech. Is it always penis? Just always has been. Always will be. Always has been penis. Always will be penis. Tyke. Gimme. Gime? That's not a word. Blimey. Tiger. Oh, dang it. No R's. Tiger. Whatever, I'm trying tiger. Wait, why would I do that? God, why did I do that? Fafa always knows it. JK, never mind. Waffle, I don't know it. Diner. Dime? Dimes? Dimed? Dimed? That's a word. Dimes. That's a word. Okay, let me get rid of my other vowels. I have other vowels. A, E, I, O, U. Aimer? Aimed. Oh, that's good. No! Okay, so there's it either starts with a D or the D's in the middle. I feel like the D's in the middle actually. Oh wait, no, there's no B. Bide. Biden. Video. Oh, video? No, I already used the V. Hideo Kojima. Hider, hide, hidden. Heidi. Hideo. Okay, maybe it starts with a D. Dicey. Oh my god, we just cooked. Oh my god. Dicey. That was a good one. I like Dicey. That was good. That was fun. I found these crazy ones. I think it was the day after the stream. I found some weird Wordles, but they're not Wordles. Look at this one. It's Pokeedle. Guess today's Pokemon. Pokemon. Oh, that's not a Pokemon. Poliwag. Poliwag's my favorite Pokemon. Alright, but here's the problem. Is I don't know Pokemon good enough. I could probably do this. Which Pokemon is featured on this card? This is a Dratini. Yeah, I'm cracked actually. Never mind, I thought I was bad. I'm actually cracked. Even if I don't know this one. I think I know what it is. I have no idea what it's called. Naruto. There's like, this is a Naruto one. Is it Naruto? Holy cow! Oh, I thought it was Naruto. Yeah, that one. This one was really hard for me. I did it one time and it was like a random character. One Piece. I bet I could get this one. Oh, I like this one. It has. Guess by the laugh. Oh, this is hard. I don't even know. I feel like it's that fish guy. Not Arlong. The new fish guy. Me and Spider used to do Worldle. I don't think I've heard of that one. That sounds like GeoGuessr. Loodle. That sounds dangerous. Octordle. What is up, Electus? Electus 200. What we don't talk about. I don't know. What don't we talk about? Moviedle. Oh, that one sounds interesting. Loodle. Hold on. That sounds scary. What is it actually? Oh, bad word game. Okay. Moviedle. Let's see Moviedle. What we don't talk about in chat rules. Censored thing. Did something get censored that you said? I'm sorry. Did you say something mean and bad? Alright, watch. It's a 1 second clip. Is it a black and white movie or is it just like always black and white? Because I have hella no idea what that was. What are you doing right now? Right now we just beat the Wordle. Sorry if that's Wordle spoilers. I hope you didn't care. But before that we were working on a song, and then before that we were working on a delicious donut. So we've been doing a lot. But right now we're doing Moviedle, and I have no idea what that was. I'm gonna guess Spider-Man. The Amazing Spider-Man. Dang it. Okay. I have no idea. Is that Zendaya? Is that Zendaya in it? Or am I just tripping? In software and game development? Yeah. I was making a donut for my brick donut game. I was trying to make the deliciousest donut for my game. Now I'm trying to learn 3D modeling so I can make 3D games. But I'm taking a break right now because it was hurting my brain. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I have absolutely no idea. Waffle, you got any guesses? I think it's Zendaya. That's my best. I wish I could just say I don't know and then can it tell me? Because now it's like hurting my brain. This one also is hurt. Oh, let's do no, the Wanted poster. The Wanted poster is fun. Oh, this one's easy. This one's easy. This one's yeah, that one. Just knew it started with a B. Bon Bon. This one was cool. Smashable. All the Smash characters. Yeah, let's just do. No, that one's hard. Let's do Silhouette. Oh hell no. Oh hell no. I don't know who that is. Little Mac. Oh, it's Metroid. Oh damn. Sorry. I can't believe I just called Samus Metroid like that. Might as well be calling it Link Zelda. All right. Enough of that. Here, check out this song. Breaks are good. Yes, breaks are very good. My game culture so poor, probably because I'm poor. I'm pretty poor too. That's why you just gotta make things. Blender's free. Learn Blender. It's free. Even if you're poor, you can learn Blender. Blender in a YouTube video. That's what I'm doing. Spider's owner would love Smashable. Yeah, you gotta show Smashable. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. I like this siren. It's from Sonic CD. It's from the Stardust Speedway song in Sonic CD. You're a developer. Very awesome and cool. I can show you the game that I was working on for a little bit. Here. Oh, it's booted right up. Yeah, I don't know how my computer isn't blowing up when everything ever possible is open at once. But here's my game. Meow meow. Meow meow meow. Meow meow meow. Meow meow meow. Pretty cool, right? Pretty cute. Yeah, as you can see, it's not nearly done. But look, you can go inside. And then I'm gonna give him a gun. Turkey economy bad. I can play Minesweeper with 3 FPS. I'm sorry, man. I hope Turkey gets their economy figured out, man. What the frick is up with that? I heard Turkish got some good food, right? What's some Turkish food that I should try? They got like Turkish delights. Isn't that like a sweet? Are these good? Are these really truly Turkish? Yeah, see, like I haven't seen this anywhere. Like why don't we got Turkish food around here? Why ain't we got that Turkish delights? Where's the American delights? Iskender? Is that a Turkish food? Oh, oh, damn. Oh my god, that does look good. What kind of meat is that, actually? Lamb? Where they got that? I want some Turkish food near me, bruh. Oh, is it, what was it on? Rice? Mashed potato? I'm just a lover of food, you know? So, I want it. Let's try that. Yeah, that's cool. That's good enough. And I'll change the instrument, don't worry. I know it sounds weird and ugly and bad. It's fine. When you had that stanky cheese you transported, yeah, that stanky cheese God of Wolves told me about. What was it called again? Roquefort. Had to dig in my brain for that one. Electus, you know about Roquefort? I tried morsels of this, and it wasn't bad. But I think what's it called? God of Wolves meant to like make it into a sauce or like cook it with something. And by the time I thought of that, I couldn't tell if my cheese had already gone bad or if it just was moldy. Because like how do you know if you get Roquefort and it goes bad? How do you know if it goes bad? If it's already bad. I mean, I don't know. I do want to give it one more try. Look how green it is though. Like that's crazy. At the same time though, I'll try anything. I really will. I went to Puerto Rico over summer and I ate iguana. They had iguana. I eat that shit. See, I'll eat some crazy ish. But that's a forest. That's got textures. I would still try it, to be honest. 100% honest with you, I would still try this again. And I would cook it into a dish, and I would like to try it. Who loves that? Oh, our good friend, God of Wolves. Anyway. It's a little ugly. Are these the soft leads? You know, I want a soft lead. These are too... I think that sounds pretty cool. Fuck, Puerto Rico? That's sick. I know, isn't it cool? That's how you mean it, right? Sick, like, that's freaking sick! Yeah, no, I was pretty shocked that I even saw it. It was at like a side of the road stand. And, what's it called? They just had iguana, they had, what's it called? Empanadas? Empanadillas, and they had they had every animal on Puerto Rico. Electus, thank you for if you had followed, and we'll see you later. You're so wonderful and amazing. See ya. Yeah, you meant to like that's freaking sick. Yeah, I knew. Whoa, shit. Yeah, he definitely followed. That wasn't me. That was Electus. See? Why didn't it show? Oh, I know why it didn't show up because I don't have that instituted on this scene, but that's fine. Bro, get this stinky cheese on my face. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Get this stinky cheese out of my face. Little bunny fwapa. Stinky cheese versus Norma Stitz. Yo, that's a matchup of the ages. Matchup of the ages. I couldn't tell you who wins that one. Stink off. This is the opposite of a freak off. Ew, I can smell it. I can smell it, Fwafwa. I got some water. BRB. I've been eating hella sweet potatoes lately. Sweet potatoes. That vitamin. My body is begging me to ingest vitamins. What really happened is I was like eating, I felt like I was eating so horrible for like the first month that I was here. That I was like, I think my body is begging me to eat better. And so I started getting vegetables, and sweet potatoes are just freaking good, man. Like sweet potato. Oh, this is an interesting sound. Sound gooderizer. Let's go, you sweet potato gang. Well, lately I've actually been cooking a lot. I've been making ribs. I might have talked about this yesterday, maybe not, or the other day. I've been making ribs, hella ribs, where I just like coat them up with foil. So when I made my ribs the last time, I was like, let me just throw a potato in there too, wrapped in foil. And so it was just like a nice soft sweet potato. And then the other half of it I saved for later, and then I made it into a mash, and that was just good. And then last night I made more. I just threw them in the air fryer. I had some chicken wings, some frozen chicken wings, some frozen lemon pepper chicken wings that I made some honey garlic butter buffalo sauce, and I put them up in the buffalo butter honey garlic sauce with the lemon pepper wings. And then I threw them sweet potatoes. I cut up a sweet potato into cubes, and I tossed it with the sauce and the wings, so the sweet potatoes were all crispy and sauced up too. Oh my god. Sorry, I just needed to get that off my chest, apparently. I hope this sounds good in the actual song. Sometimes I like add an instrument and then it like sounds awesome, and then when I play the song all over again, it just doesn't fit the vibe at all. Oh, it's not there yet. I really have been trying to chef up more though, for sure. And it's been kind of, the ribs thing has been low-key like a game day. Like every football game here, I'm like, all right, I'm throwing some ribs in the oven today. Some baby back ribs. Because they're super easy to make. Because it's like, I don't actually care about the game. I don't even put on the game most times. It just gives me an excuse to cook some ribs, you know? Like now that I think I just realized, I don't know if I even turned on the game at all, any of these times. Like really. Maybe? Like I don't know. I invited one of my friends over one time, and even then we didn't even turn on the game, I don't think. I don't know. I'm not much of a sports watcher. Okay, that always goes hard. I'm not a sports watcher, but I am an eater. Yeah. Well said. I relate heavily. Okay, this. Nah, I don't want. Confused with all this shit even is. Okay. Whoa. I'm a eater too, bruh. That's just too funny. This is weird. That doesn't sound good without the other drums. Okay, I know what's missing here. We need some crashes. I feel like that could go hard here. That could go hard here. Let's see. Let's put it on track 12. Let's add fruity chorus. Let's add fruity delay. Lower it. Let's add fruity reverb 2. Let's give it another spin. Okay, then let's add fruity parametric EQ 2. Much better. Mama. I like that one too. What if I put it on the same track? Where's it? Cave ass sound. It's kind of true. This is actually the sound from Sonic, like that's what it actually sounds like. This is the sound from Sonic. Ooh, jump scare. Sorry about that. This is the sound when you beat a level in Sonic. Hey, can I see it? Sonic level. Let's just see a Sonic level. One. I want to hear it myself now. Ew, that ain't it. It's supposed to be that sound when that thing spins. Hold on. There you go. Kind of hear it better there. Yeah, no, that's just what it is. Thought that was cool. Kinda cool. Sonic has passed. Should add that sound in. Yeah, it fucks it up when it starts off beat. That's interesting. That's better, I guess. I guess. Sonic's past window. Kinda does look hard. What the hell? Like it's, oh, look at this, it's all off beat. Wait, what? Why did this happen? Just that part? I'm so confused. That was why it was sounding weird? I don't know what that's all about. gonna change this one up. Let's make it something different. Da, 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 da. Okay. That's not good. Alt U, perhaps. There we go. It's just not with those effects. Ay, ay, ay. My brain stopped working. I don't feel like doing it no more. I don't feel like doing it no more. Oh, 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 oh. No, no, no. No, 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 no. That was stupid. stupid. Did I ever beat the Weedle? Whoa, Weedle? Wordle? I didn't. I wanted to do the laugh one. Nah, I don't think it's even. Man, who is it? I thought I'd be able to know. I just need to put more people so I can get a clue. If it's Fishman Island, I'm gonna be South Blue. Nah, I don't know. Who is it? Who is it? Who is it? Just gimme. Come on, man. What's going on here? It's a Marine? Oh man, I don't care anymore. I don't like Marines. They're boring. Okay. Let's see, is this guy gonna give me any more valuable information, or is it time to stop caring about what he's got to say? Another thing I want to make is low poly characters, you know, in Blender. I don't know why I'm typing this here. I should be typing it into YouTube chat. Oh, that's where that goes.
This stuff really was just not possible in Blender.
I feel like I've seen a really good video for that at some point, so let me see if I can find it. Save it for later. Yes, this one. I liked this video.
I won't be going into rigging in this video, as that's something
but this is probably for another day.
Myself, I don't feel totally comfortable with explaining just yet. But for now, let's head into Blender. I had started by drawing out this character idea and dragging it into Blender.
See, I like this kind of style of a character. It's like a, I guess it's low poly PS1 style, but just like this, these kind of characters are cool. Come in. Yeah, I'm gonna follow this tutorial in the future. I'm gonna try to make this character. Maybe try to make my own kind of version. It's a 20-minute tutorial. This is gonna take like hours. They do it so easily.
Now it's mod. But I still do really recommend.
Maybe I could draw my own kind of character like this and then import it in. Maybe I could do that off stream and then do a stream on another stream where I try to do this. That could be cool. That could be pretty cool. Meh. No worries, Fwafwa. I'd just be docking anyway. No worries. I'm just thinking about, like, I want to do this instead of the donut after. I think I might be done with the donut. Maybe I guess I could try to add some brick sprinkles. That could be pretty fun. But then in a future stream, I want to do. I think I'll want to follow this video. I'm gonna save this video. Save for later. The donut. Thank God it's silent. Exactly. Reading is hard for my brain. The less you chat, the more my brain functions. The donut era is behind me. It's true. We're moving on. Nah, not yet. I want to add some brick donuts, brick topping. Here, I bet I can do that fairly quickly. No tutorial, but I can do it on my own. Okay, let's see if I can do this. Let's see if I can do this. It's so hard just like navigating in 3D, I swear. Okay, scale button. Okay, but I don't want to proportionately scale. I want to like scale. Yes, there we go. brick sprinkle. Okay, base color, we go here, we do image texture, we open our images, we go to our desktop, we find a brick. It's so bad. It's so bad, but it's so good. But it's so good. It's gonna be kind of hard to tell from the brick of the, whatever, it's texture. It's just texture, you know? Oh yeah, look at that, it's like, it's getting on there good. This is the stupidest shit ever. Hold on. What if we use their brick texture? No, I mean, I might have, when I do it like that. No, 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 no. You know what? No. No, 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 no. Maybe I can make these ones glow like crazy. Glow, emission, strength. Hi, Mooney. Hey, Mooney. What's a good contrast color for red? I guess green. Just like a Christmas brick donut. This is the ugliest. Oh, I'm gonna go yellow. Yellow bricks. The golden brick, yellow brick road. Shift D. Doesn't this look like the most delicious donut you've ever eaten? I love sprinkles. The hell? Bro, 3D's so weird. My two-dimensional brain can't handle this 3D environment. Oh, can you not see anything? Oh, you can't. Whoops. There you go, little bunny fwa. At the slim thick. Yeah, she's my inspiration. I wanna make a slim thick hoe like that on my own one day. Yeah, see? Sprinkles! Yay! Okay, the yellow makes them look like piss bricks. What about blue? Hey! The sprinkles add another level of amateurity to it. You can tell as soon as I went off script, you could tell the moments that I went off script, but it's okay. I made my sprinkles too big, that's the problem. Oh god. Let's see. Wish I could just like spread them out. Yeah, I'm starting to really appreciate the way they look now. Ah, wow, this actually looks delicious. I don't know about you, but I think the job's done. Why am I nitpicking my blue brick sprinkles? I don't know, but I'm a perfectionist, as they say. Brick nut, bro nut, bro nut, bro nut is what I meant. Sorry. Okay, last thing I actually want to do is I just want to export it as like a piece. Does this guy teach me how to do it? And then I'm probably gonna hop off the stream.
Today we are going to show how to render an image. First, enable the render preview. Next, choose which rendering engine you want to use under the rendering tab.
Okay.
Cycles will calculate the lighting more
to-
physically accurate
I
and take
deleted the
longer.
light.
Choose how many samples you want. The higher the samples are, the less noisy your renders will be. Note it will also take longer. Switch to the camera. Press N on your keyboard and select camera to view. This will let you move around while viewing through the camera.
Scale? No.
Select Render Image under the Rendering tab. Wait until it's finished rendering. After it's finished rendering,
The hell?
choose Save As
Why is
under
it-
Image. Give your image a name and save it in your desired location.
Yo,
Enjoy and have a
chill.
beautiful day.
Speaking of me, bot. He just said something so nice right after I called him a bot. My bad, bro. Enjoy your wonderful day. Okay, whatever I did, it must be because of the it must be because of the it's the roughness, the metallicness, right? AOR? I don't know why it looks like that. God, this is some weird Sonic music I've never heard. Alright, back to lo-fi. This isn't even lo-fi, but it's the same vibe. Okay, and then now back to the bot.
Today we are going to show how to render an image. First, enable the Render Preview tab. Cycles will as you want. The higher the samples are, the less noisy your renders will be. Note it will also take longer. Switch to the camera on while viewing. Finish and save it in your camera. Viewing on your
button you
note it
press?
will on. The higher the view. This will let you around while viewing through the camera. After it's finished rendering, choose Save As. Wait until it's finished. Select Render Image under the Rendering tab.
This shit hasn't been saved once either. Verona.blend. No camera found in scene. Why did I delete everything right off the bat? Okay. Camera. How do I see the camera's view? Okay. Camera needs to be moved. Back. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. I should be able to move this better. I feel like I should be able to, I don't know. What the hell? Why is this doing this? Bro. Are you dressing up for Halloween? Of course. I'm going as my trusty Angry Bird. I'm going as an Angry Bird. I've been an Angry Bird every year. Forever. Birth. And I'm going again. Angry Bird. Shit is so confusing. Redbird? Yes. The angriest of the birds. The redbird. The redbird. This don't make no goddamn sense. This don't make no goddamn sense. And duplicate it. A little better. I don't know why it's so dark though. Why is the brick so dark? There's 8 lights in this. There's 5 lights in this scene. Okay. Yeah, that's great. That's just great. Okay, then I need to add a camera again. I need to be able to move as the camera. Like, if that was an option, that'd be great. Move camera in Blender. How to move the camera to your view. Yes.
What's up, guys? What you can do instead is you can do a Control-Alt-0.
See, you just need to learn every shortcut that does everything for you. See, once again, that's just how it works. Blender. Make sure you know every different button on the keyboard to press to work. It worked. I want a little zoomed out, I think. This is funny. Okay. Oh, I could also do this. Wow, if only I freaking saw that. That would have been wonderful to know. higher. That's a beautifully framed image. This is so ugly. This is so bad. It's just a brick tube. Okay, I'm almost happy with it. It's not like I care that much. But the one thing I do care about is I just want it to be less dark. Dark? Less dark, please. Let's figure this out. Let's figure this out. Oh, this is a banger song. What's this one called? Sheepdog and Wolf. Hard. Look at this little like, oh, where did it go? It's a brick blanket. It's like this is what your brick texture would look like if it was a blanket. If it was a shirt, if it was liquid, brickwood. This is amazing. I want this blanket in real life actually. This shirt, brick shirt, just looks like your bricks. It just looks like I'm bricks, right? That helped a little bit. Normal, true normal. I don't know what that is. Don't know what that means. Tangent. Oh, see, there you go. That's way lighter. See, I don't know what that is. It's all good. It's all good. I just wanted to look good for the camera, you know? Don't we all? Just want to look good for the camera. I don't actually want to be healthy. You just want to look good for the camera. I want to eat Big Macs every day. Look good for the camera. Speaking of, I think I'm going to get a chicken Big Mac later. Speaking of, my fat ass gonna get a chicken Big Mac later. Need to try it before it goes, you know. Don't we all? Oh no, I messed it up. But we're getting a little bit close to what I like. That's what I like. That's what I like. I started playing this game called Yakuza 0. Pretty cool. It's like Persona, but like real people. Spider-Sona would probably like it. Or has probably already played it. No! Why you do that? Okay, I'm gonna call it quits on my donut. Wait, actually, man, I'm just being like nitpicky now, but I want to add a table. Yeah, I think that'd be nice. Herbs surface? I don't know what that even means, bro. Why is everything gotta be so weird? I just want... Okay. Oh, I like that my mouse can just roll all over the screen. Like, it'll just loop, which is like trippy to look at, but really helpful actually. I like that. Okay, material. Let's give this a material. Okay, I'm pretty happy with this. Hold on, I can make it a little bit lighter, and then I'll be happier. Tangent made it light. Whoa. There we go. I think that looked good. It's almost. I want it a little bit darker now. Oh snap! That's pretty cool. Alright, there we go. I'm gonna call it quits here. Bro nut! I bet I could make a keyframe. Alright, I'm really just going crazy now. Brick sprinkle all the way to the brick icing. Keyframe. I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm just trying to insert keyframe. That didn't work. Okay, maybe I am done then. Oh, jump scare. Are we? Oh, did it render? go. This is it. This is it. This is our bro nut. 2.5 hour stream on the Scroll Sunday. Where do we want to go? We want to go to the Muscas Vibe Zona. Brick on a Brona. Yay! We made it. We did it. We made a Bronut. We made a Bronut. Okay. It's been a good long 2.5 hours. I don't know about you. Yeah, I'm probably gonna call it here. So, Fafa, if you're there, I'm gonna see you later. I'm gonna head on out of here. It's been a wonderful, lovely time today. We made a good old donut. I hope you enjoyed. And yeah, thanks for coming again for another stream that was unannounced, and I was able to be productive. We did some cool stuff, play some games. Yeah, so I hope to be doing more streams in general and more streams like this soon. So yeah, you asked if it was real, if Musecast coming back. Guess what? Guess what? I'm trying. Alright, but I'll see you later. See you later, Fafa. Enjoy your Sunday. Have a great day. Have a great weekend. I hope I will stream soon so I could see you super soon later, and hope I can see everyone again. And who knows, maybe that new Electus kid will come back. We got another friend today. Isn't that wonderful? It's always fun and exciting. So, yeah, it's been fun. Anyway, Fafa, I'll see you later. Bye. 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 Bye.